While we count those ballots up, please welcome up to the stage, Mr. Mike Peters.
Adam Munyo. We'll just drip until he turns the song off. That's fine. Who doesn't like Green Day? That's right. I knew she was going to be trouble. Brought her. Thank you so much. I guess I'm having fun on the roast? Good? All right, excellent. Too bad I'm here. I love, yeah, there you go. All the time. I love being here. I was in Ithaca last night, and I love Ithaca. The only thing I don't like about Ithaca at all are the deer. They're elitist. I'll explain. I saw half a dozen deer walk around Cornell's campus, and all right, turn off my mic for a second. Saw half a dozen deer walking around Cornell's campus. I saw half a dozen deer walking around Cornell's campus. Turn this one off, assholes. And I got so close, I took a picture. I was excited, so I showed my mom. And she said, yeah, they belong to Cornell. They live on the campus. I said, so, deer can get into Cornell? And I couldn't? Do you have any idea how it feels to know that you're dumber than deer? Well, it's not a good feeling. You know? I've had 2 deer run into my car. Just run into it, you know? I've only run into 1 car. I have a bachelor's degree, I've got 2 majors and a minor, and I did all that just so I could be thought of in a higher esteem than deer are. Turns out that was a waste of time. I wanted to spend 4 years at Cortland, you know, to study, like the other elites. But the admissions department and I could never come to an agreement. I wanted to go to Cortland to learn. The admissions department said, nah. Thanks anyway. It's a real bummer. Because I spent like the last 12 years really honing in on my floor hockey skills, and they just said, no, get out of here. You know? It was a bummer. I didn't even know you could get rejected from Cortland. Turns out you can. That's an actual thing that can happen if you're me. You know? And it stung a lot because Cortland is known as a party school or a gym teacher's college. So essentially, what they were telling me was I wasn't smart enough to be a gym teacher. Yeah, that went over real well. You know? They didn't like, they said my core averages were too low. You know? And they had a point. But I still wanted to go. And I remember, it was such an awful day. I got in there, and I remember exactly where I was when I got the rejection notice. I was on my parents' staircase, and I started to cry. Because that was the only school I applied to that year. And my dad came over and he goes, hey, it's gonna be okay. You applied to safety schools, right? No. I said, no. Cortland was my safety school. Cortland was everybody's safety school. They all got into Cortland. Not this guy. You know, some of my core averages are too low in math and science and social studies and English. You know, whatever. Apparently they didn't give a shit about the hundreds I got in my 17 band and gym courses, but whatever, you know? My floor hockey skills weren't taken into account either. It's kind of a bummer all the way around. And to be honest, they had a point. Like I was a year behind in math, and I got a 45 in my trigonometry final, which meant I couldn't graduate with a Regents diploma. So I had to go to school out of state. But still, I was really, really good at floor hockey. Like, you guys don't have any idea. I, one time, scored a hat trick in gym class. It's 30 minutes if you take out change time. Not a lot of people can do that. And in 4th grade, I was playing goalie. I made 37 saves and was Defensive Player of the Week. Yeah. They don't give that award out to a lot of people. It's a very small club. I was a member. I was playing two-way hockey way before Charlie Conway and the Mighty Ducks did. Probably should have put that in my college essay, you know? How are you gonna change the world, Mike? Well, I'll tell you, sir. Floor hockey. A lot of floor hockey. So I ended up going to Mansfield, Pennsylvania, which is a fine school. I don't know if you guys probably haven't heard of it, but it's a fine school. Got drunk a few times, met some women, peed on buildings, you know, college stuff. And then I got my revenge. My friend Sarah from Cortland had a graduation party, and she invited all of her Cortland buddies, and she and I teamed up and we played beer pong for 6 hours. We dominated those suckers. We never lost. It was fantastic. They're like, oh my God, how'd this guy from Pennsylvania beat us from the party school? They didn't know my minor was in beer pong. That's what you can do. Hey, here's a fun fact. You know what you don't need to beat a bunch of assholes from Cortland in beer pong? A Regents diploma. Yeah. I saw something funny the other day. I saw a man covered in tattoos in line at Taco Bell. He had sleeves on both arms, and he had tattoos on his neck, on his face, and covering his bald head. He ordered 2 chalupas, a quesarito, and a jury trial. You know, because he's a criminal. Gotta get there. I saw him and I took a picture, I sent it to my buddy, and we played our favorite game, Name That Felony! It's a fantastic game, good for kids, good for the whole family. I don't generally stereotype people who have tattoos. I don't have any, but some tattoos are fine. Some people who have tattoos are great, you know? I sound like the president now. And some are rapists, whatever. Or no, that's the other way around. Whatever. What can you do, you know? Don't vote for me, by the way. But like, this guy was covered in tattoos, and I have a theory. When the tattoos start to reach your face, you've probably done something to earn it. So I don't feel bad generalizing. And this guy was wearing a tattoo hat, and they really only sell those in prison, so. You know. So I got something in the burglary family. You know, Name That Felony, remember? And you know, probably nothing really violent. Maybe Grand Theft Auto. He probably didn't kill anybody because he's walking around at Taco Bell with the rest of us. Doesn't do anything with kids. Because Taco Bell doesn't deal with diddlers. That's Subway's department. You don't believe me? They have the convictions to prove it. The guy in front of me ordered a soft taco. That's it. I didn't know you were allowed to do that. Just a soft taco. He paid no consideration to the line behind him. We all felt like pigs. Soft taco, what an asshole. The dollar menu isn't meant to be used as a substitute for a full meal. It's there so we'll feel less guilty about getting larger. You know? It's my theory at least. You like Taco Bell? We've heard of Taco Bell? Anybody ever go to Taco Bell twice in the same day? Yeah, here we go. These are my people. If you go to Taco Bell twice the same day, like, that's a good sign that your life has gone off the rails, you know? If you have to go there to eat, pretty safe that you have not taken the right turn all the way through life. Gone off course quite a bit. You're probably not a doctor, certainly not a cardiologist, and I know, I've done it twice. I once went to Taco Bell. Twice in the same shift. You don't know shame until you've reached through your car window for 2 shopping bags full of Taco Bell food from the same cashier twice within an 8-hour span. I couldn't even look her in the eye. I just grabbed the food, drove away, and ate through the tears. Couldn't do it. You ever get recognized by the cashier at Taco Bell? Not because you went to school with them, but just because you've been there quite a while, you know? She just says, "Hey, Mike!" Maybe she used a different name, I don't know. Happened to me. That's an awful position. That's the fast food equivalent to getting a DUI. You know? You're embarrassed. You hope no one you know finds out. You know you have a problem and should at least go to one meeting. If I didn't go to a meeting, I went to the Taco Bell the next town. That's how I solve my problems. Put them off to the side. Get to them later. I go to Taco Bell. I've gone to Taco Bell every year on my birthday since 2004 because I like to start off the year on the right foot. If I continue this tradition much longer, I'm going to start the year without my right foot. And diabetes. I never thought I would witness pure happiness before. And then I walked into a Coach store. You know, designer bags. Coach stores are where dreams are made. Presumably by little Vietnamese children. But my friend wanted to get a Coach purse. And she said, all right, let's go in here. And she said, hey, you could buy me a Coach bag. No. You can't buy toilet paper at Coach for less than $39. So I said, no, I wouldn't buy you a Coach DVD. Those of you who don't know, it's a TV show. Welcome, I'm old. By the way, Craig T. Nelson, phenomenally underrated actor. The only reason I say this in public is because he deserves the recognition. He was great. He was Coach. That's why they named the show after him. Yeah, so they actually make stuff for men at Coach too, which I found surprising. You can buy a Coach belt for $149. Yeah. The only way I'd pay $149 for a belt is if I decided to hang myself in class. And honestly, like, I was like 10 minutes away from, like, if I had to spend 10 more minutes in Coach, I was thinking about buying that belt. I was like, all right, put on this. But then I saw pure happiness. And I heard the alarm go off in front of the store. And I saw these two wealthy white women turn around. And they were embarrassed, they were nervous, and they were scared, which was really satisfying. But my focus turned to the black kid inside the store. He was there with his girlfriend, and he looked away from her, and he saw what was happening in the front of the store. His face lit up with delight. I swear I've never seen somebody smile wider. It was just fantastic to see. You know, you'd have thought it was 1863 and he was reading the Emancipation Proclamation. It was fantastic. Now, the only way he could have been happier is if these wealthy white women were cuffed and beaten. This is America. They're standing outside of a Coach store. So the management just looked at the wealthy women and said, nah, you're good, go. It's just an inconvenience, sorry about that. My new black friend, he got, he was a little sadder. But I was rejuvenated. So I didn't need to buy that belt. And I saved $149. That was a win. I took that. Don't go to Coach stores. They're just not good. My cousin got breast implants. Yeah. Oh, they're nice. They are nice. But they create an awkward conversation. What am I supposed to say? Oh, I'd fuck you now. You can't say that. It's rude. So I went with, I'd fuck you then too. All right, guys, thank you so much.